Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the end of week 8, legislative day 40. It's been a very busy week. We've done a lot of stuff, have a lot of bills come through. It's the week before transmittal, so all the committees have had so much going on. We've heard some of the judiciary committees had 11 or 13 bills in one hearing. Luckily, we were not in there, but we had plenty of long nights ourselves. This week, like I said, there was a lot of stuff. One of the things I want to talk about right off the bat was something you've seen on social media a little bit about House Bill 642 with exempt wells. This bill is something that Farm Bureau opposes. As many of you know, we are very strong in our opinion to protect senior water rights. Sorry, Nicole is filming me and getting closer every second. And anyways, Montana Farm Bureau, it's very important for us to protect our senior water rights for farmers and ranchers who are senior water right holders. And we want to ensure that we have the ability to do that. House Bill 642 proposes some different legislation when it comes to exempt wells. It takes away the definition of combined appropriation and decreases the amount of acreage needed where you can put an exempt well. So in short, it doubles the density, which increases the amount of water that can be used. The biggest thing about this, there's no opportunity for farmers and ranchers or any water user to be able to challenge that if there might be any implications to their own water rights. In the normal permitting process with DNRC, there's a lot of background work that goes into it to check the science and what impacts might happen to water with a new permit. Additionally, there's an opportunity for water users to object to that if it hurts them. So with this, it would take away all of that. You want to be in it with us? Come say hi to the Farm Bureau members.
Hello there, Representative Yakowicz from Billings, Montana.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you, and I have to learn how to say your name.
Sounds like sandwich.
Perfect. Thanks for dropping in.
It's always fun doing our lives here at the Capitol because you just never know who's going to walk by and get to have a good shout out. So, of course, we appreciate all the representatives and senators from around the state, and they all do a lot of important work. So make sure you're talking to your legislators. Anyways, I'll wrap up that and just say that we did oppose that bill. It was a very long, in-depth hearing. We had many members chime in about the impacts it has to them, and they had incredible points. We understand that the permitting process could have frustrations, and we know that, but that's why we worked through the comprehensive water review to decrease some of that so that we can find real solutions to that. So, again, House Bill 642 in regards to exempt well, we're opposing that. And we encourage you guys to all to use our action alert. It's on Facebook and Instagram. It's on our website. To go through there and make sure you contact your legislator. And talking to the people you know to ensure that we are protecting our senior water rights. It's so important. It's important to agriculture. It's important to the state. I know that was quick, but there's a lot going on. So with that, Nicole and I are going to switch hands really fast. And she's going to give you an update on some of the bills that she got to talk about this week. So.
Okay. Well, we're switching places. Let me just give you a little bird's eye view of the beautiful Capitol that we have. For those of you who have never been here, I just encourage you to make the stop sometime. We have a very beautiful Capitol, and it is truly the people's house, and everyone's welcome here. So, all right, we're going to do this awkward handoff, but
sorry if we're making you dizzy. Another great senator. Come on, Senator Beard. Yes. Oh, you guys, here's an in-depth look on what happens when you're lobbying. Senator Beard, she's carrying one really important bill for us. I'm sure many others, but one exactly that they're talking about right now.
Yes. 121, which will reduce the income tax from 6.5% to 5.9%, and it triples the earned income tax credit.
Triples.
Yes,
Over triples.
And it provides broad-based tax relief to all farmers and ranchers, all taxpayers, and nobody gets a tax increase.
And what are we going to do with the extra cash? Invest it back into our enterprises.
There you go.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
We love Senator Beard. We're so happy she's here and can be live. Say hi to all the Farm Bureau members.
Hello, Farm Bureau members.
Thank
See you
you.
on the flip side.
Yes.
Thank you.
Happy Friday.
Well, we're live. Also, is it with you?
Yes, you can keep looking from the Capitol. There's so many lunches. Like, we even had our Rotunda event a few weeks ago at the Calling on the Capitol. Right there. Could have had the same view of us. Okay, back to Nicole.
Okay, so we started talking
tax. That bill was heard in House Appropriations. It had a lot of questions, and so we're going to do our best to make sure that the committee fully understands how important this is to all Montana taxpayers, but also, of course, specifically for us, farmers and ranchers. And we know that every dollar we can keep in our pockets is appreciated at the end of the year, so we will keep advocating for that tax reduction. Another tax bill, real quick, House Bill 212, which is the business equipment relief bill, that increases the exemption from $300,000 to $1 million, is going. It was heard also this week. Again, in Senate Finance and Claims, it's moving quickly, and we hope that both of these will be on the governor's desk before transmittal break. So, a lot of good news there. So it's fun to kind of, we talked about a bill that we oppose. Rachel did a great job of explaining that to you. We think it's going to have action this week. So please reach out before 3 o'clock today to your legislators, especially if they're on the House Natural Resources Committee, and let them know why this is bad for you as a water right holder. Okay, so we had some positive talk on taxes. We think those bills are moving, which is great. We also have a few others to talk about that we opposed this week. Interestingly enough, if you're a member of ours, you get our updates, you know we have a ton of bills that we've been in on so far this year, and most of them have had the green thumbs up by them that we have been supporting. But we have opposed quite a few bills this week. 2 that we opposed were both had to do with right to repair. Now, there was one introduced in the Senate and one in the House, both different, but dealing with the same issue. Of course, we like to preface this by reminding folks that, of course, we support farmers' ability to repair their own equipment, but we also support a different approach than forcing state legislation through as a solution. So you may recall, and if you don't, I am excited to let you know that our members support a free market solution to this issue. They support working with the companies in the private sector to solve this. Oh, we have
Another friendly face.
Hello. And we, so let me start again since we got a little.
Can I interrupt you?
Yes.
Do you know anybody who's got an extra blazer in the closet?
I should not bring tomorrow. Really?
You can see all around the Capitol. If you're joining us today, why don't you comment and tell us, have you ever been to the Capitol? If so, when were you here? Why were you here? What were you doing? And give us all the information. If you haven't been to the Capitol, why not? You better make sure you're paying attention to Farm Bureau stuff coming up here, either to testify on bills in the future or for our calling on the Capitol. It is such a beautiful building, really. Like, this is the 4th floor, so you can see all the way down. That's on the 2nd floor. And the 3rd floor, where we're looking at right now, those 2 doors, that's actually the Senate floor. So it's a great building. You can see a lot of great stuff. There's always people here. It's the people's house, as it was said before. And it is just such a beautiful place. And we get to hear from so many cool people. And you have just a lot that's going on. So with that, what questions do you guys have? I know it's hard to like hear me when I'm talking, but and you're not looking at me. That's always very awkward. But please tell me what you're thinking. I see Rebecca's watching. 1 second. Okay. Yes. Ricky, I see you're watching. Tell us what's going on. Over here, I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek into another room while Nicole is finishing up a quick conversation. This is the old Supreme Court gallery. And this is a really beautiful room. And we had a meeting in here for the calling on the Capitol. It's really gorgeous. There's like a lot of great paintings. Okay, I think we're back. We'll get Nicole to finish her update. Nicole, she's back. Okay.
This is how it is. It's always wild up here. There's always action. So.
Always a lot going on. Okay.
Okay, so back to the right to repair bills. All right, this issue, when our members first started discussing it, they highlighted and put into policy all of the things we would like to see done in right to repair. We also made it clear in our policy that we support pursuing a private market, private sector solution before pursuing legislation. That's exactly what we did. Our folks at American Farm Bureau rolled up their sleeves, went to work with input from the states, and have been active with all of the OEMs on creating agreements that will get our members and all equipment owners, frankly, what they need in this arena. We were very pleased that in January at our annual convention, John Deere signed a memorandum of agreement with the American Farm Bureau. President Duval and one of the executives from Deere signed this agreement, which was very historic, on the stage at our convention. And this memorandum actually deals with many of the things that we have been asking for and that we need. It addresses all of our members' wants. It also makes sure that we continue to follow up on this agreement at least 2 times a year, if not more, to make sure it's serving both of these entities well. Another thing I like to point out is it does not just apply to Farm Bureau members, or not just farmers. This agreement is good for all folks, and it covers farm machinery, turf, mining and construction, and forestry equipment as well under the Deere umbrella. Answer that. Really quickly wanted to share with you that we also opposed Senate Bill 408, which is a bill that basically really changes the way that some of these really well thought out and well implemented public access programs have been put into law. Both the unlocking public lands tax credit and the PALA Act, which is the Public Access Land Agreement program, were both amended in this bill. It basically changes the way folks are allowed to allow access onto state lands. We believe that current law is working and is protecting all the private owners, is providing the access and giving the people the carrot, not the stick, the incentive to allow this access and a high quality access for folks to be able to recreate on. So we oppose that bill. We hope to see that go down as well. We've been live a lot longer than normal thanks to some of our fun editorials and our fun stuff. So we appreciate Representative Yaktowicz stopping in and
Senator Beard.
And we probably had some other cameos.
Yes, we did have some others, but not everyone loves to be on camera as much.
But
Rachel loves being on camera. But we'll finish it up.
We have Facebook and Instagram going, so it doesn't matter what social media you're using. That's why we have 2 phones, but we have good stuff coming, and with that, we're 1 week away from the transmittal break. We will be updating you guys next week with lots of other stuff going on, and then, what else?
Well, we'll have transmittal next week, so we hope to have some final resolution on some bills, and we'll provide that update, and it'll be exciting.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.